what? Another topic for sisters who come in this truth. We're going to entitle it, Sister, Cover Your Head. Cover your head. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 11. Let's start at verse 1.
1 Corinthians 11, verse 1. Be followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
So Paul told people, he told Israelites in Corinth to follow him the same way he follows Christ. And that's our message to you. All you brothers and sisters that listen to us here at Israel United, follow us because we're following Christ. Come on.
Now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you.
So Paul told them, keep the laws the same way I delivered them to you. Now, there was a problem in Corinth. You're going to realize the problem as he reads on. Come on.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
The head of every man is Christ. Christ is the Lord. Go ahead.
And the head of the woman is the man.
And the head of the woman is the man. So why do you think the Apostle Paul had to address this? Because you had dumb, unlearned, ignorant Israelite men allowing women to run their mouth in the congregation and to usurp authority over the Israelite man. And that is not to be. Read that again.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
Come on.
And the head of Christ is God.
So now, there's order. The Most High is always about order. When you read 1 Corinthians 14, it says, do all things decently and in order. A lot of you blacks and Latinos, you come into this truth, you hate order. You grew up in the ghetto, you grew up in the hood, and you never understood order. You raised in your family. Your wife, your mama was always dominating your daddy. So you don't know order. Now you come into this truth, and we're trying to establish order, and you got your lips stuck out. You mad, your arms crossed. But guess what, sister, brother? If you want salvation, you're going to fall in order. You're going to do what this Bible says. Come on.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
Any brother that prays or prophesies, having his head covered, dishonors his head. Who's the head of the man? Christ. So, brother, a lot of you say, well, didn't I used to wear the meat tree? Used to, been there, done that. You know how foolish it is? We sit in the argument talking about my head ain't covered. Look at the little hole on top of my head. See inside the meat tree, there's a little. We ain't doing that foolishness no more. All right? We're going to do what this Bible says. You come here, you're going to do what this Bible says. Read that again.
Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head.
We're not going to dishonor Christ. Come on.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
Any sister that prays or prophesies, having her head uncovered, dishonors her head. Who's the head of the woman? The man. So, sister, guess what in the Bible? There's no such thing as 50-50. There's no such thing as women being equal with man. Here's one example of the proof. Read that again.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesied with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
Come on.
For that is even all one as if she were shaven.
You know what? You got dumb, wicked, Christian, black, Latin women that say, my long hair is my head covering. Oh, your long hair is your head covering? Read that verse again. Read the verse above it. Didn't read it.
But every woman that prayeth or prophesied with her head uncovered,
having her head uncovered,
dishonoreth her head.
Come on.
For that is even all one as if she were shaven.
That's as if she was shaven, meaning bald-headed. So guess what? The hair is not the head covering that Paul's talking about. Come on.
For if the woman be not covered,
if the woman refuses, she's stubborn, she don't want to cover her head,
let her also be shorn.
Paul told the Corinthians, shave her hair off. Shave her hair off! Come on.
But if it be a shame for a woman to be shorn or shaven, let her be covered.
But if it's a shame for a woman to be bald-headed with no hair, it's a let her be covered. Let that sister cover her head. And this goes first and foremost to you Americanized black and Latin women. You want to say you're born again, washed in the blood of the Lamb? You ain't washed in nothing but the evil and filth of America. The lies of America. That's what you washed in. Read on.
For a man indeed ought not to cover his head.
Now back to you men. You ought not to cover your head.
For as much as he is the image and glory of God.
Brothers, do you hear that? It said he's what?
As much as he is the image and glory of God.
So black man, Latin man, this is a new day for you. You thought you were made in the image of the white man. No, you were not. You're made in the image of God. That's right, Adam was a so-called black man. That's right, Genesis 2 and 7. Okay, so now, man, brother, you're made in the image of God. And a lot of you women go, Christian women, I'm made in the image of God. No, you're not, black woman, Latin woman. Shut your mouth. You're not, man, you're going to stop the blaspheming, all right? You black and Latin women with big mouths talking about in a Christian church, you in the image of God? No, you're not. Read that again.
A man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of God.
Come on.
But the woman is the glory of the man.
But the woman what?
The woman is the glory of the man.
The woman what?
The woman is the glory of the man.
You black and Latin women hear that? You are the glory of man. That's whose image you in. You women are not in the image of God. You're going to stop that blasphemy that always comes out your mouth. Every church, you got black women talking about they're in the image of God. No, you're not. The Bible says you're the glory of man. You, sister, came from that man that you ate. That's right, that black man. Read on.
For the man is not of the woman.
The man is not of the woman. Man did not come from woman in the beginning.
But the woman of the man.
But all you sisters, you came from man. That's right, Eve came from man and not the other way around. Come on.
Neither was the man created for the woman.
Now, brothers, I need you to listen to this part real good. Because a lot of you got that Keith Sweat, baby face mentality. Read that again.
Neither was the man created for the woman.
The man was not created for the woman. Anything she say, brother, you doing it. She goes, shut up. Sit down. Sit over there. Go over there. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Can I go to camp, dear? No, shut up. Sit down. Yes, dear. You brothers like that, the Lord can't use you. You're not born again either. Okay? Read it again.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
The woman was created for the man. Read that again.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
You sisters that claim to be born again, you understand what that's saying? Your purpose, your goal, God created you to serve your man. And a lot of you despise that. You know why you hate that? Because you've been Americanized in slavery. It all goes back to Willie Lynch. The white man has taught me that I am equal to the black man. The black man ain't no good. I am over the black man. He ain't nothing. He ain't nothing. And you grow up with that lying, false, evil mentality, and it causes dysfunction, divorce, separation in your homes. And some of you are too stupid to realize that you have destroyed your own families because of that. And the man said, I'm not going to church. Okay? Because the women run the church. And he ain't teaching me nothing. And where's the black man's image in the church? He ain't got no image, so I ain't going to church. That's what happens. And the women go, well, pastor says. Pastor says. Read that again.
Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
Come on.
For this cause ought the woman to have power on her head because of the angel.
What's the power the woman is to have over her head? Obedience to keep the law. Obedience in covering her head when she prays or prophesies. From there, let's go to Genesis 24. Because now here comes the simple black woman. She's coming out of the Christian church and she says, well, I'm going to show you the difference between the black women of today and the black woman of ancient times. Genesis 24, let's read about Rebecca. I think it's Rebecca. Genesis 24, I want verse 64 and 65.
Genesis 24, verse 64. And Rebekah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Isaac, she lighted off the camel.
She got off the camel.
For she said unto the servant, what man is this that walketh in the field to
What
meet us?
man is this that walketh in the field to meet us?
And the servant had said, it is my master. Therefore she took a veil and covered herself.
You see that? She took a veil and covered herself. The ancient women, our foremothers, they always honored and respected the men of Israel. But today, you black women don't follow the examples of your foremothers. Whatever the so-called white woman does in America, that's the example you want to follow. From there, let's get another one. Let's go to Numbers chapter 5 about judgment. Numbers chapter 5 and verse 18.
Numbers chapter 5, verse 18. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord, and uncover the woman's head.
And what?
And uncover the woman's head.
Because when she went in the Lord, before the Lord, her head was covered. That was, see, a lot of you think Paul made stuff up. Oh, that's just Paul. Paul's a liar. A lot of you so simple. Everything Paul said he got from the Old Testament. So when he told a woman to cover her head, it's from the law. Read that again.
And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord and uncover the woman's head.
So the woman had to uncover her head in terms of judgment, because now she was about to deal with judgment. All right, from there, let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the book of Judith. Let's look at another of our foremothers. Judith chapter 10 and verse 3.
Judith chapter 10 verse 3. And pulled off the sackcloth which she had on, and put off the garments of her widowhood, and washed her body all over with water.
So Judith, she took off the garments of widowhood. She washed her body with water. Why? Because she had a plan to help Israel be delivered. Go ahead.
And anointed herself with precious ointment, and braided the hair of her head.
Because it's proven this is a black woman, black or Latin woman. It says she braided her hair. That was never the custom of the white woman. Come on.
And put on a tire upon it.
And put on a tire upon it, meaning a head wrap. Okay? That's how they dressed. Was that it?
Yep.
So that shows you that our foremothers always covered their heads, brothers and sisters. So you brothers that's running around talking women ain't got to cover their head, you're wrong. You sisters that say you got long hair so you ain't got to cover your head, you dead wrong. Okay? A lot of you sisters in becoming born again, you got to learn the customs, the laws of Israel. In your return, how to cover your head. You sisters that got that gift and know how to do it, show these younger women how to do it. Because a lot of them grow up and they don't know nothing. And it's a shame. And this is the beginning of our nation coming back to what the Bible says we must be. And you sisters, you must learn to cover your head. You must learn the different types of head wraps. And there's a lot of different kinds. Some of you just put a baseball cap. That ain't what the Bible's talking about. You sitting around looking homely as you want to be, okay? Look beautiful in your head cover. Look beautiful in your head wrap. There's a lot of ways, a lot of fashions you can use. So with that, brothers and sisters, we say shalom.